Right, so we've got a bike here lying there by itself, stood up by itself. Obviously, bikes have stands, so disregard that. Here we are with another Google Earth video, and I thought I'd do another one because they're so popular. Now let me load up my list of places that I have not visited yet, and I'm gonna choose this place right here. Nashville, Tennessee. This in here is going to be the exploration area, and what I usually do is zoom in to this and begin from there. But rather than doing that, what I'm going to do is do a random drop. Right, so first we're going to go over to here, and that there is a random drop. Okay. Looks like a nice place. Can't tell whether or not it's warm or cold. Judging by the leaves on the trees, I'm going to assume it's a cold time of year right now, as it is right now. In real life, November. First of all, when I see this, what I wonder to myself is how many cars have accidentally driven across these parts for whatever reason. Maybe not quite all the way across, but sort of partially, and then gotten stuck. Then again, this is Nashville, Tennessee, and I see trucks, although that there is a car. Trucks are probably less likely to get stuck. Wow, that guy's got an actual truck in the back of his garden. Come to think of it, these don't look very, they don't look as deep as I thought they were. So if a car was to get stuck in here, then it's probably a pretty pathetic car. Or it's a very wet time of the day, year, month, whichever. So basically what I do in these, if you're new here, is I go through these maps, streets, and then I just speak what is on my mind. And I'm about 8 out of 10 right now, slowly climbing. Don't know if you know what I mean by that, but if you don't, never mind. Either way, my mind plays a big role in these videos, which is why the channel name is what it is. Also, drink water. It'll stop you from feeling so dry. 8.5 out of 10. Also, in case you're wondering, pancakes right here. And if I leave her alone, she's going to go back to sleep. Right then, let's continue. Red, orange. That there looks like a Cadillac. But this, no idea. Also, I think there's a church near me that's got windows like this. So this house kind of looks a little funny to me. That's a nice little house. Double garage. And half-size non-functional shutters, which is completely useless. Infinity. And no idea. What does it look like from the side? A tree. But this seems like a nice neighbourhood, which is something I always say. That is a VW. VW Phaeton, however it is pronounced, or is it just a Passat? I can never tell the difference, and it's disappeared. And this guy has a Mercedes, and what is that? Kind of looks like a Saab. Okay, now we're on the main road, and you can also see that, so don't know why I said it. Right, so we're currently on Eaton's Creek. Seems like a fairly quiet neighbourhood, until somebody arrives here, does a burnout, and then leaves again. Okay, gonna do another random street drop. So let's take this guy and drop him over here, right next to Green Hill. And we are, wow, okay. We seem to be in the middle of a cemetery. Nice. This is not a street, so it doesn't count. Also, has the camera that has taken this picture been placed on a tripod? Yes, it has. Right, let's try that again, because that didn't quite work out. Green Hill, let's just place him there. And where are we headed? I thought that was the same place then. All right, so we've got more things to look at in the street. What the hell is that? Balloons. Somebody's birthday. Probably a child's birthday because I don't have balloons on my birthday. So we've got these two guys walking over to their Honda. Looks like it. Is he walking past it? He's pretending it's not his. Because he's realised that this is a Google Street View camera car. So he doesn't... Whoa. That's a weird looking dog. It's got 2 tails and 6 legs. These guys have furniture outside they're trying to get rid of. Now, if you really wanted to, you could use this as a base box. If this car was here where I am, people who don't pay much attention would probably think that was a taxi. This street for some reason looks a little nicer than the other street, which was identical to this. Apart from these trees, I think. I think it was this. No, it wasn't. Ah, that's where we were. We were down here. Let me go back a bit. Go back a bit. And it looks about the same, to be honest. Right, zooming out. We'll go somewhere else. Okay, so left or right? Left or right? Let's try down. And we are here. Okay, this is different. Here we have hills. And where we have hills, we have larger amounts of water. That, right there, made me laugh in my head. So there's a lot of water build up over here, is there? And then it comes down this way and trickles down it. I would like to see that in action. Because if that works exactly like that, I will be surprised. However, I'm pretty sure that these work just fine. Right, well, I guess these cars probably could get stuck if it was soggy, like I was saying. Otherwise, they're going to be pretty much fine. Unless the cars are lowered. In which case, you'd be well aware of a ditch. And we have pylons. I went to go see a house once and it was behind, or there was a mini pylon behind it. Just sort of across the street. And I didn't buy the house. Plus, if I'd moved there, it would have been a bit of a trek to get to work. Anyway, here we have the dead end. This time we're going to go to here. Some more hilly areas probably. Looks like it. Ah, okay. Here we are on a very rural road. Can you say rural road? However, these pictures look as though they've been taken during the summertime, which is pretty nice. Makes me feel all warm. That there looked as though it was something hanging off of the tree. Drying, maybe. Harvested, perhaps. What is the time? 4:45. 25 minutes off. Old Charlotte Pike. What did you call me, young man? To be honest, it's kind of empty up here. Got this guy here doing a bit of... not sure what he's doing. Kind of looks like he's got something coming out of his butt. If it wasn't for these, and all the cables running overhead, as well as these double yellow lines in the middle of the road, it would look a lot like England. Got a flag here, just in case you've forgotten where you are. This is America. Good old flags. Great reminders. Some people always forget. That's why they have them outside their houses. If I could, right next to it, I'd stick a giant printout of the Earth. Wow, look at all these. This one right here looks as though it's got something in it. And right here we have the source of 1,000,000 mosquitoes. Probably. Right, just went and got a drink. Last night I smacked my toes against my bed. Really freaking hard. And this morning, they're hurting. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll head more sort of inwards. Let's go to about here. And... okay, this is nice, but it's not a street. So I'll just put that over there. Have I even started recording? Yes, I have. I almost shite my pants. Alright, here we have a Mazda RX-8, which were not quite the successor to the RX-7 everybody was expecting. Right, so we can't seem to go this way every time. Oh, okay, now it works. What we'll do is we'll do this over here somewhere. And here we have some sort of flats, a block of flats. That wasn't a very satisfactory random drop. I'm going to have to do that again. I, personally, knowing that I'm weird, don't mind being weird. So my type of weird is obviously the good weird. But the weird is the type of weird that nobody wants to go near. And people don't mind hanging around with me. I just don't like hanging around with people. Right, so we've got a bike here lying there by itself, stood up by itself. Obviously, bikes have stands, so disregard that. So we've got this dented car right here, which is a bit of a shame. I'm pretty sure the guy that owns this, I'm going to say guy. It's a guy, because I'm just saying it might not be. The probability of it being a guy is fairly high. Either that or I am high. I am. Anyway, what we're going to do, well, we're not going to do this, but what I could do is Photoshop that. But nobody wants to see that because this is a Google Street View video and I'm blabbering. Here we have some clothes drying on a fence. And another random street drop. Let's go over to there. Alright, well this seems to be a little more me, is what I would say. Kind of wonder how much these houses cost. I'd say about, I don't know, 300-400k probably. That's weird, that there sort of looks like a face. Here we have a smart car, which is basically a crumple zone on wheels. I don't know how you pronounce that, that's just, I looked at that just then and my brain just went and this down here, Neely's Bend Road, doesn't quite roll off the tongue. But this is called Neely's Bend Road because if you go down here a little faster than you should, you fly off the road. So you don't quite make it. You nearly make it. That's a bad joke. Thought that was a fancy car then, but looks to me as though that's a Golf. And I'd say it's definitely a Golf because these guys here have 2 VWs. Either way, I shall catch you in the next video. Not too sure what that will be. Probably a speaker video. If not, I'm not too sure. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, congratulations. You passed. Thumbs up. For me. Please. However, if you choose to give a thumbs down, give a thumbs down, but bend over as you're doing it, and then let your arm swing downwards violently so it hits you in the arse, enters your bum, and gives you a smile.